project, contact us.
Yes.
We're going to reach out to you and assign some vetted artisans. We give you workers and you go to rest.
Yes,
you get
sir.
money, you get value for every money you spend. If you are there, you are still experiencing quackery on your site. You have not explored who we are. You have not explored
Yes,
our app. We have an app. You can download it on iOS and you can download it on
App Store. Play
apps
Store.
on Play Store. Just download the app and you follow the guidelines and register as a client. Or if you actually want to, you're an artisan, you want to enroll on the app, you can download the app and register as an artisan. We'll get and somebody will reach out to you and vet you before we deploy you into the app to be enjoying the benefit of the app. Without wasting much of our time, with you this afternoon is Engineer Philip. And to my other side we have no call your papa name. No call.
Okay, Engineer Philip as well.
All right, Engineer Ola Philip. This is Engineer Wede Philip. He's an electrical engineer, man. I'm a civil engineer. Actually, we want to discuss. We want to drive some topics here, and we want each and every one of you to be part of this. But before we go further, we want to say happy Easter. If you are listening to us and you want to be part of this show, there are numbers you can call in to be part of this show. As we ride on, we're going to bring to you those numbers so that you can reach us on. And we want to give a token out to some people that will be part of today's show.
I think it's really a special Monday because you got to rest on Monday and you get gifts for listening to the show.
It's actually a special Monday. You are resting and you are having a gift. You are having a gift to yourself. What we want you to do as we run through this show, we want you to follow us on all our social media platforms and share it and wish us happy Easter. Follow us on all our social media handle, share the live, and wish us happy Easter. These are if you want to follow us on our social media handle, we are at WORIN Nigeria. WORIN Nigeria is spelled WORIN Nigeria. WORIN Nigeria. We are at WORIN Nigeria on all our social media platforms. We are live presently on Facebook. We are live presently on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. We are live on TikTok. So you can follow us on the live, follow our page, share the live, and comment happy Easter. Someone will reach you immediately after. I think we're going to restrict it to the first 5 persons that wishes us happy Easter. Share the live and comment.
Active during the show.
Yes, active during the show. Yeah. We are definitely going to reach out to that person, and we're not going to announce what we're going to give now. It's a special gift, and trust me, the last time we did that during Xmas period, we have so many testifiers in the house. So dare us and see if we will not surprise you the way we surprised people the other day. As I said earlier, we want to discuss this, and while we're discussing it, in the middle of it, we're going to display our property. We're going to give out our property alert. And if you are there, you're listening to us, you want to subscribe in any of those property, you reach us after the show, or probably you have a property you want to sell or you want us to vet, you will try also reach us after the show. We're definitely going to reach out to you. So as you are following us on our social media handle, if you have a property to share, go on Facebook, indicate it, we will definitely reach out to you. Who is responsible when a building fails? When you see failure on a building, when you see cracks all over the building, when you experience building collapse, who is responsible? That's what we're going to discuss today.
Who caused it?
Who be the person who caused the building? Actually, everybody apportion blame. The messing we say is the engineer, the engineer will say is the architect will say is the civil, is the quantity surveyor, the quantity surveyor is the owner, the owner will say is I don't know, is the contractor, and so on and so forth. So we actually want to discuss who is responsible. And if you have experienced failure in any of your projects and you have experienced failure in any of your projects, you actually want to share with us and denote who is actually at fault to that failure, please, the number to reach us on is 08149224795. It's 081 3522. Sorry, it's 081 49 22 4795. That's the number to reach us live on the show if you want to contribute on your own part of the show. And you can also send us a WhatsApp message on 081 30 60 8527. 081 30 60 8527. WhatsApp on that. Just send us a WhatsApp. We are live here on WhatsApp too. You can reach us. But the number to call is 081 49 22 4795. Who is to be blamed when a building fails, when a project fails, when something happened to the structure, to the project? Who is to be blamed? I want to throw it out to you. Can you give us the structure of the team player in the building industry, and who possible people that we might say, oh, this person is the cause of team player?
Yes. Okay. So I think I get the question. So I would say, first it starts with the visionaire, who is the client.
The client.
Yes, because it's the one who now feels like, okay, I need a building probably for industrial, commercial, or livable purpose. For personal purpose. And from there, I think it goes to someone, the person who now brings the idea in the client's mind into a, let me not say working reality.
Okay, can we talk on this? You said the visionaire, which is the client. He's the one that provides the money. He's the one that has the project. So why will the client, the owner of the project, be the cause of why you are including the owner? Okay. The owner.
Let me come from this way. There's a popular parlance that says lawmakers are lawbreakers.
Lawmakers are actually lawbreakers. So they are the lawmakers.
So they are the visionaire. You that you have brought the vision, there are high chances that you are likely to break your visions. Because you are an emotional person. You are human. You are emotional. By your emotions, you can cause issues. So
okay, let's go this way.
Okay,
the client can cause issues. Why? Because they may want to go cut corners to save costs.
Yeah.
Why doing that? They use quackery to do some jobs.
True.
Why doing that? They want to use a lesser quality material because they want to save costs and so on. And probably they must have gone 3 floors and the owner say, no, I want to go 5 more floor. I'm the one I'm going to pay. And sometimes they don't listen to professional advice. Why? Because they are the so we have clients that say, if you don't want to do it, you have to leave the site. Someone else will come. Those are the reason why the client or the owner of a project might be roped in into project failure or construction failure. Okay, who are other persons?
Okay, I also want to add to the client. It's possible too that the client is not a very careful person. As a client, you established that the last time that as a client, if you are paying for a project, be responsible for it in the sense that you to get to know the amount for some materials. You remember the point where you made last time. So you need to be responsible for your project. You to do your own check. It doesn't have to
be responsible for your own project. You put sometimes you just dish out money. You don't follow up. You don't know that there should be a consultant. If you know you are busy, you don't have chance to follow up and get value. You get value for your money.
Yes.
Then it can lead to failure. Why? Because there is nobody checkmating those people. Actually, those people you are actually giving the money. Those people you are actually giving the money. All right, let's go to the next player.
Yes. Okay. So the next player is the professionals. These are the people who bring the idea into working reality, and we have the architects who are in charge of the designs, and we have the engineers who are in charge of
structural design, and probably they will be the one to oversee. We have the builders, we have the quantity surveyor, and we have so many. I don't understand. And I want to go to the part of the quantity surveyor.
Okay.
When quantity surveyor is quantifying the cost of a project, when a quantity surveyor quantify the cost of a project and pass it across without doing proper check, and maybe a reinforcement, a Y16 reinforcement is being sold for a standard one, a Royal TMT is being sold, or Monarch is being sold for 21 or 19,000. and he quoted for 15 or 16,000, definitely anybody that see the code will say, oh, they are going for the lesser one.
Yes,
the sec.
exactly.
I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes.
Going for the lesser material. So most times that can be why we are having problem in some structure. So for you listening to us and you are a quantity surveyor, make sure that you go for quality material.
Yes.
And then the quality material depends on, I don't know, the quality of the structure you are building and
Yes.
so on. And so it's, in short, for any structure, there's no project that is quality than others. Some people say a village house now. Some people say for
Actually,
every structure, you
yes,
don't understand.
there's
Every
a
structure
quality
you should try as much as possible to use a quality material to
True,
do
sir.
what you need to do. Let's go to the civil engineer. The civil engineer, they're the one that design. I don't know, maybe you
Yes.
understand. When there's any mistake in the structural design, there will be failure. I don't know,
sir.
maybe you understand.
Yes.
They
There
are
will be
they are the pillars
They are
of the
the pillars.
structure. So
Yeah,
if there's
that's
any
the word.
mistakes, if there's any quackery, if you did not deploy professionalism in what you are doing and you do every check and balance and ensuring that what you are doing is well designed, then there will definitely be a
issues.
failure. Not only the civil engineer, the electrical engineer, when you do bad bad
He has to get burnt too.
load distribution, and the electrical system will be
Yes.
down and it might cause fire outbreak
yes.
in the house. And then one another thing again is the mechanical, the M&E.
yeah.
When the mechanical engineer did not design and use the quality material, you will see
Yes.
leakages which
Yes.
will in turn affect the structure,
Cracks and
and it may cause failure.
Yes.
We are seeing damp in your house. You are seeing plastering, the rendering peeling off. You are seeing it as a
yes.
result of water
Leakage
leakage,
of water, yeah.
water seepage, and so on and so forth. When proper precaution is not being taken in the quality of material you use for the plumbing and all that, you will continually have problem, and in turn you will have failure
Yes.
of the structure or of the project. If you are there and you actually want to be part of this show, the number to reach us on, you want to call live to be part of this. We said the question we asked earlier, who is at fault? Who is at fault when a project fails or when a structure fails? Somebody's already chatting. He said, what? My name is David. My name is Good afternoon. My name is David from Maraba. I have a small plot of land for sale at Aso B and one man village. We're going to reach you after that. After the show, we're going to get details and we're going to vet the property before we do the property. David, we have you covered. All right. If you want to be part of this show, the number to reach us on and to contribute. Who is at fault?
Yeah.
You are in a site and then you are experiencing failure in that site.
Yes.
Who is at fault? So share your experience and tell us so that somebody can learn from that. And you can actually save some persons millions of naira.
Trouble, yeah.
The number to reach us on live is 081 4922 4795. 081 4922 4795. You can reach us live on the show. You can reach us live. And we say we have package. We have Easter gift for 5 persons. The first 5 persons that is going to share our live on Facebook, our live on YouTube, and our live on TikTok. The first 5 persons that is going to share and comment. Happy Easter. We have a call already. Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. I'm Good News by now. I'm calling from Abuja.
Where in Abuja are you calling from, Mr. Good News?
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, Mr. Good News, thank you for calling. And what's your contribution? Are you on the site presently? Are you an engineer or you are a client or you are an artisan?
I am an engineer.
All right. Are you experiencing any failure? Who is the cause of structural failure?
The fault is the fault of the engineer. Any building that has collapsed, or that has
And you're an engineer.
is the work of the fault of the engineer.
All right.
Because the engineer that have the right to tell the contractor that this is what I want, that to make your work to be good. So it's the fault of engineer. If your house is collapsed or have cracking, you will know that it's the fault arrest the engineer. It's the engineer's fault.
You're arrested.
All right. You said you are an engineer. Are you an electrical engineer or civil engineer?
I'm a mechanical engineer.
All right. All right. Thank you. Follow us on the show. Thank you for calling. All right. He said the engineer should be held responsible. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes.
But to be honest, for every collapse or every building collapse or every building failure, the first person they're going to ask on the site is the engineer.
Yes.
Where is the
That's
engineer? The first thing is to seize the engineer, because why will you be there and make sure if you are there on the site and the building is collapsing, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What happened? You were going to be the person to give the explanation. The contractor will not come. Nobody
Yes.
will ask for the contractor.
It's you.
Nobody will
It's
ask
the
for the
engineer.
client. It is the engineer or the
It's
building
very correct,
engineer.
yeah.
Why? Because there is a design on ground. There is a design on ground that you must follow. I'm talking as an engineer too, because I've experienced one or two on sites whereby we say let's use this material. Before you know, the client went to buy a substandard material, and then if I find out that this will not suffice, this will not work, I will not
Should
allow
back
them
out,
use it.
yeah.
It's either I tell them to go and change it or stand on my ground or back out. And if they said, oh, they are going to use it, it's either I back out
Yes. Yes.
or they sign an undertaking.
Absolutely.
I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes.
If anything happen in future, they are the one. It has actually happened sometimes ago. I think I gave this example sometimes ago when I was working with a contractor. The man, we got some project in an estate, several buildings, and we are supposed to do a decking of one. We did the form work, we did the reinforcement, and we cast that decking. We run the concreting of that decking. Normally, the decking was supposed to be cured for about 28 days before you strike out those form work. But after 7 days, the owner said he wants to shift the form work to another, the next nearby building, that which I told him, no, let's wait maximum as a minimum of 21 days and above. Let's hold on. We are curing the concrete so that it will have more strength. The man refused, and I refused to. But before I know it, he's called the carpenter behind, sent the carpenter to go and remove
the formwork.
the formwork. And immediately after with the concreting, we started loading the slab already, because there are support. So we started taking. We took it up. We took the block work. We did the lintel already. We did the lintel already. We are trying to take the level within that space of 2 weeks. So when they removed the the support under and the formwork, when they strike it, the whole thing sagged. All the old beams there, the house started having cracks and all that. Though I stood my ground, we have a caller. Let's have this. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon.
This is Vanilla calling from Yaya.
Vanilla, yeah, are you an engineer? And what's your contribution to?
I want to contribute. I think the both parties should be blamed, the engineer and the owner.
Okay.
Because the owner might give the engineer enough money to do what the owner will say, okay, this is what he wants it in a standard way to get. And he gave the engineer enough money for the items. Then the engineer will go back and do some kind of cut and join work. You get? And
Yeah.
the owner will think that, okay, he has done the proper work.
Job.
And the other way, if the engineer come out plain that, okay, this is what it will cost you, sir, for you to get a standard stuff like this, then the owner will be like, okay, no, he wants it this way. There's not enough money, but he wants it that way. Like, then forcing the engineer to do an illegal stuff.
Okay.
So it's a two-way thing. The engineer is to be blamed, and the owner too is to be blamed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you for your contribution. As I said, you can call in, and the number to reach us on is 08149224795. 08149224795. Who is to be blamed? They said it's a two-way thing. But to be honest, I'm an engineer, and I want to speak this out. If a client said, oh, you want me to cut corner and do a quackery job, I know it will dent my own image.
Yes.
I will run it. If it will not work, I tell you it will not work. There is no way you want to bend my hand to do it. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes, true.
There's no way you want to bend my hand to do it. There is a foreman I was using some times ago. Sometimes it might be the fault of the engineer. It might be the fault of the foreman. I gave them money to buy reinforcements. They told me, they sent me video, they bought the reinforcement because the site is a little bit far from me. So I placed that foreman there to be overseeing the job. So I asked him to buy this and put iron in the whole building, as in the lintel.
Okay.
So they did the formwork, and he told me they want to cast. They've bought the iron bender has worked. They want to cast. You know what I did? I told them to hold on. I'm coming.
Okay.
So I said I'm coming. When I got there, I climbed up, checked. There was no iron in any of the.
You can imagine.
I don't know. I was surprised. They already mixed concrete on the ground. They want to. He said, "Hey, the iron bender has no." But I said, "But you are backcasting. They've even supported the old form work. They've even locked the old form work. They want to cast." And I asked him, "Where is the reinforcement? I gave you money. I stopped the concrete work. I stopped it." And so some engineers, they don't do follow up in their work. They just trust on somebody, and you just allow. See, you must see if they're going to be failure, you're going to be the one. See, the first thing, your license will be seized.
Yes, sir. True.
And we want to see another aspect. We have a regulatory body. We have the contractor, the regulatory body that oversee. We have a call already. Hello? Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Your name is Good News. Okay, Mr. Good News, engineer. All right. What's your contribution again? Be brief. Okay.
Because as engineer, everything concerning the house is under your control.
Yeah.
Despite the honor that will tell you, okay, I have maybe like example, you need to do this like the man now say I don't know what you have to let him know that.
Hello? Call back. The network is bad. Mr. Innocent, thank you from AYA. Engineer Innocent. Goodness. All right. From AYA. Yes, just as I said, you're saying the same thing I am emphasizing on. The engineer has no excuse. Yeah. It's either you leave the job when you know that what they are doing there is bad. Either you leave the job or stay or stand your ground. They must do what they are supposed to do. Standard must be followed in every site. And that is why you are licensed to be there. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
Standards should be followed. But to be honest, so many people want to cut corners. So many people they don't want to lose their job. And I job now if you fail. And let me just do my own and leave and get the money. If anything happened to that structure, you are at fault. And probably you might think, okay, in future you can buy time in the next 3 and 2 years if the thing might collapse and you took advantage, collect the money and you leave it.
It is coming back to you.
It's coming back to you.
Nemesis catch up.
Hello?
It's still the engineer.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Engineer Good News.
Oh yeah, go ahead, engineer. Good news. Go ahead.
So concerning my discussion is that the whole fault is engineer.
Okay.
You as engineer, before you start any project, you have term and condition that you give the owner of the project. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is my estimate. If the person is not able to cope with it, you forget about the contract, because whatever that happens in that contract is your name that will be spoiled. They will not know the owner. The which engineer is the one that handled this project. They will just look at that means your name has been scattered and been spoiled.
All right.
The work of engineer, any contract that you are as engineer, you have to be very, very careful. And you have to be stand firm to make sure that your work is good so that it's able to attract more work for you.
Thank you, engineer. Thank you so much. As you've listened to him, any work you are doing, make sure you follow due diligence. Yes. Make sure that you are in charge as an engineer. I don't know, maybe you understand. Yes. You are on the site, you are the first citizen. I don't know, maybe you understand. You are the first. Just every professional on a site is the first. I don't know, maybe you understand.
You are the first.
Nobody will come to a site and ask for where is the owner of the site? I don't know, maybe you understand. Where is the mason or where is the plumber? No, it's the engineer they will ask for. And every other person is under the instruction of even the client. Fine, he's the one providing the money, but he is how will I put it now? He's relying on your instruction. He's relying on your instruction, on your expertise on that particular project. So you must stand your ground. Yes. I don't know, maybe you understand. Yes. You must stand your ground. Who is to be blamed when we have building collapse? Who is to be blamed? Is it the contractor? Is it the architect? Is it the civil engineer? Is it the quantity surveyor? Is it the client himself? Who is to be blamed? If you have experienced any building failure and then you want to share your experience, who was at fault, who caused it, you can reach us live on this show. 08149224795. 08149224795. All right, Mr. Ola, have you had any experience? Any experience of failure on any side?
Okay, so I think the most experience I've had is usually caused by the engineer. And the reason why I said the engineer is because the engineer oversees a lot of people on that. Okay. And so he has the last say. And just like he said, what I experienced too was the people were under the engineer. That's in fact, the major issue was from the plumber who did not do the right fitting at some point and then caused leakage. And at the end of the day, there was damping, and in fact, it started leading to peel off on the walls. So I think majorly it falls back to the engineer. If he doesn't do the right supervision. Okay, we have another call.
Yeah. Hello? We lost this call. Please, the number to reach us on is 08149224795. If you are an engineer, you're listening to us, we want you to be part of this show. Make una no let them be saying, only me be the engineer where they talk. All right. As we were saying earlier, so many people, so many things can cause building failure. Yes, so many things can cause building failure. And I want to cite this, my experience. There is a project I did. Okay? Hello? 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 Please, the network is bad. Try and call back. Try and call back. The network, I think the network is kind of bad. All right. A quick one. The structural aspect of that project, the structural aspect of that set project, I called the attention of the owner when we are doing the structure. It's an old building. We want to add. That
person is really trying to reach.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Yeah, please. What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, all right. Please, the number to reach us on is 08149224795, and you can send us WhatsApp message live. We'll drop your comment, and we're going to read it out, and we're going to do justice to it. The number to reach us live on WhatsApp is 08130608527. 08130608527. Strictly WhatsApp. Why the number you can call in and to be part of this show is 08149224795. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right. What's your contribution? All right. I think this one is trying to test it.
He's letting it test.
All right. Please just let other people call if you don't have what to say. All right. The structural aspect of that building, I ensure we fought tooth and nail. When they came, they said they want to add another floor. I said, no, you can't add another floor except we do an integrity test on that said building. We did an integrity test on that said building, and we find out that the foundation will not carry another floor. We have to. The consultant gave us a remedy, and we have to follow the remedy to the latter. And we followed it. We increased the size of each column, reinforced the foundation, increased the size of each column to carry the nest, which we actually did. I followed up all the reinforcement that was specified that is to be used, or we provided them. We used them, and after finishing the structural work, it was a tussle between we and the client. But after finishing the structural work, hello? Yeah, please, can you tell us what you have to say, your contribution? You want to be part of the show, just send us WhatsApp. We're going to reach out to you. If you are not audible enough, if you are not audible enough to share, you to comment live, you can reach us on WhatsApp and be part of the show. Okay, I'm going to say this. After those tussle, after the structural aspect, the owner choose his finishing. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Okay.
This is how I want it to be plastered. This is how I want it to
Okay.
be. Finishing actually did not cause failure in the building. You just have to. You will come back very soon for
Yes,
maintenance. I don't know, maybe you
yes,
understand.
yes.
If you use a door that is not quality, a door that is not here, you will be the one to respend it. I don't know, maybe you
Yes,
understand.
for sure.
But I ensure that
Structurally.
every structural element,
Yeah.
every structural details is being followed. The right mixing ratio is being followed when we are doing the structural work. So when they are doing the plumbing work, it was a tussle. Use this pipe, this will last. But when they are doing the finishing, the choice of ties, the choice of I had to rest my case. Why?
Yes,
because that will definitely not cause failure of the structure, because I fought tooth and nail before we get to we're able to achieve the best integrity as provided by the consultant. But when we're doing the finishing, I had to rest my case, because I just tell them, just do as you want. Is the finishing, because everybody has his own taste. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes.
If you tell me, I tell you, oh, for this standard, go and use specification of doors, and you said no, I want to use this specification of door, you should. It is the same person. I don't know what's wrong with this person. We'll call you after the show if there's anything. All
Yes,
right.
actually.
I was able to manage them, and to be honest, those doors I told them not to use, they actually find out before they finish the project, they change those doors again. I don't know, maybe you understand. So when doing okay, we have a hello. The number to reach us on is 08149224795. All right. Who is to be blamed when a building fails? There's a question you asked, Mr. Ola. What's the question?
Okay, I think the question was, okay, so it was, okay, no, it was, you already asked the question, and that is, if anyone had seen a building that has collapsed, or if you have experienced maybe on your project, who do you think is the major cause?
Okay, if you are a client and you have failure in your project, who did you think was the cause on that? So be honest, if you are the one, share it. You know, some clients, they learn in a hard way, because you want to save costs. You use another. I've seen a scenario whereby a tiler wants to lay tiles, and he said, "Okay, I'm taking 1,500 per square meter," and the owner said, "No, I have somebody that is going to do it for 800, a bit 700 per square meter." And after much dragging, we told him, "Okay, bring your own person that is going to do it." The guy came. The guy did not know how to lay the tiles. He laid, and after laying, we left. The second day, the whole tiles fell on the ground, and we have to go and rebuy. The owner was angry, and he let her said, "Oh, bring your own tiler." And when we are bringing that tiler said it's not coming again with that. He tried to, I don't know, maybe you understand. I had to talk him in and say, no, don't pay evil for evil. But so many clients learned in a hard way.
Yes.
They actually learn in a hard way. So if you are in that shoe, please share your experience with us. Don't be shy, so that somebody else can actually learn. If you are a client and you faced, you actually you were the cause of the failure or whatever happened on that project, please share it with us, so that we can actually somebody can actually learn, and somebody can actually you can actually save somebody wastage, or saves them some millions. And if you're actually the engineer on the site and you experience site failure, tell us the truth. When I started this construction work some times ago, I've experienced one or two failure, and I couldn't sleep. Sometimes I even do the remedy before, I don't know, maybe you understand, before the client will see it. Why? I experienced failure, undue settlement, and there was crack. So what I did was I had to reinforce the area that is settling, break back that wall, rebuild the wall at my own cost, to avoid any issue between I and the client. It was a sleepless night. It was actually a sleepless night. I had sleepless night until I actually rectify. So it's integrity at stake. And when your building stand or last for couple of years, you will be proud of yourself. You'll be proud of yourself. 10 years, your building is still standing. The building that you erected is still standing. There is no failure. people will call you, who did this job? Please bring. And to be honest, for every good delivery, there is always another. There is always,
Yes,
always a
there's another
recommendation.
referral.
For every good delivery as an engineer, there is always a recommendation. So who is at fault? Lastly, who is at fault when a building collapses, when there is failure?
Okay, and I think one of the things you highlighted yet was that situation whereby you already addressed that, but then I'll just, for emphasis sake, I'll just state them. And one of them is there are usually combination of failures, and one of it is client pressure plus contractor compromise. So, sir, do you think when the clients pressure the engineers too much, do you think it could lead to failure? I mean, in what scenario do you think a pressure from clients could lead engineers to, failure?
All right. Sometimes when you are to deliver, I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
When you are to deliver a project and the client was, okay, let me give you an example. There's a project we were doing in Villa some times ago. You experienced that project and you follow us to that.
Yes.
So the client spoke to us that he wants to finish this building within 2 months. Within 2 months. And normally to finish a duplex within 2 months, it should be like 3 months. I don't know, maybe you understand, for one or two reasons. So because of that, I calculated. I calculated, okay, if we're going to do the decking, we used a precast from a batch plant, precast concrete. Those one yield the strength. How do I put it now? Cures on time.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you understand. Yes. You can do the form work today, cast the concrete within 14 to 21 days.
Wow.
The strength will be, I don't know, maybe you understand. Hey, you can strike some areas and do one or two things. So I put so many things in place to be able to meet up with that time. We actually meet up with that time, but close to when, because the woman's children is coming from the US and he needed a place. They want a family thing. They needed a place, so he's adding another floor on the BQ to increase the capacities, the space for the grandchildren and all that. So after finishing the project, the plastering is not dry yet, and we have to do screeding. We have to paint, and we have to deploy fan. We have to deploy so many things, and even as at that, after screeding, after screeding, we paint. Wow. Some places start puffing up. I don't know, maybe you understand. Yes. The screen start peeling off. I don't know, maybe you get it, peeling off, and then we have to come back and the woman was saying, why is the wall like this? Well, I said, this is what the reason is. This is the reason. Because when we are doing it, I draw our attention. If we rush it this way and this thing is not properly dry, we will have issues with the painting. The screening will peel off. Yes. This will happen. He said, no problem, just do it. So when because I sent her a voice note when she was putting that pressure. After the whole thing, I think after about 2-3 months, everything starts, some areas start peeling off. She called my attention and I showed her, I told you this, that this is what will happen when we said, okay, we were able to meet up with target, with the pressure, but we have to come back in 2-3 months to come and do maintenance again. I don't know, maybe you understand, but somebody said, somebody was saying, an engineer was saying, at least, even though na beggar build down, they still come back to do maintenance. You see 1 or 2 minor failures. See, the truth is, it's not a good one when you see failure. Yes. You don't understand. Follow measure. When you follow standard, you will hardly see failure. I don't know, maybe you will see 1 or 2. If you're going to see, you're going to reduce it to the barest minimum. I don't know, maybe you understand. So it's better to do a perfect job. Use the right equipment. Let the right days that the concrete or whatever have to cure, you have to cure it, and whatsoever you need to do to make sure that you reduce failure from any segment or from any part of the building as much as possible. Yes. So pressure can cause people to do things that they don't need. So you need to, if you know you can't meet up with time, you don't need to collect it and begin to undergo
but
pressure.
Sometimes, like the project in the house of I think most times it didn't. It's during the job you start getting some of this pressure while you are at it. No,
then the woman told me, we need this thing. When she was even paying me, she was echoing it in my ear. We need, so I had to sit down, break down the project, what to do to hasten this job, to make it more faster, while we can do what we can do simultaneously. I don't know, maybe you understand. Okay. So I was able to deploy a project management skill. Somebody said
I think you
have-
delivered, sir.
somebody said you make use of agile. I said yes, I have to make use of
Yeah,
agile.
agile.
I said, but
Yes,
to be
sir,
honest,
agile.
I had to sit down, think of one or two things. What
Yes,
are
sir.
those things we can do simultaneously? What are those things we can? And we'll be able to meet up with the time. You experienced
Yes,
it now.
yes,
we're
you
walking back,
delivered.
and we're walking back day and night, and we're able to achieve that stuff in the go. But it's just that there is a financial implication.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
And there's a financial implication because
Was there a
because you
financial-
are paying for workers at night is different from day. If a worker is going to deny himself from sleep and stay on the side, you pay. And most
Properly
of them where
rewarded.
they are on that side sleeping, we provide accommodation for them. They were working morning, night, morning, night, morning. Now we're able to achieve it. But structural wise, when you see that okay, this thing will not be achievable, you don't understand.
Yes.
Excavation and whatever to the describe or the prescribed depth. When somebody say rush and because you are rushing, instead of going 4 feet or 1.2 meter, you just go 900 0.9 meter, you will cause failure. You don't cause corners because you want to cave in or yield into pressure.
Pressure.
You must make sure that standard is followed.
Fully observed, yes.
Standard is followed. All right, our time is fast spent. We have eaten into the time. Although we started, we start late. We're going to give out some property. I'm just going to pick out randomly. We have a 4-bedroom semi-detached terrace duplex in Kuje. We have about 40 units. Out of that 40 units, we have about 24 units left. If you're actually interested in, we have a call. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's engineer. Good news.
Engineer, good news. Good day.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to ask one question, sir.
Go ahead.
In a 4-bedroom flat, like how many pieces of block that can contain 4-bedroom flat, sir?
All right. You reach me after this show. I'm going to discuss that with you. But listen to me. I'm going to say something on that. But you reach me after the show. You know, most times I was watching on TikTok and some people say to build 3-bedroom, you need 4,000
Yes,
blocks.
I saw
to
that
build
content
this.
too.
I said it's just you're just blabbing. Normally,
engineer from Ibadan.
you cannot specify until the design is being. You have some 3-bedroom that are bigger than others. I don't know, maybe you understand. The square meter are different, so it cannot be. And when he said, okay, within this range, it's different from, say, you build a 2-bedroom for 1,500 block, you build a 3-bedroom for 900. You cannot. So when you are giving material quantity, you should be able to tell the square meter of that said building. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes.
A 3-bedroom, you see a 3-bedroom in Lugbe because of the space. The sitting room will be the sitting room will be like a tarmac where plane can even lie. Stadium. The rooms will be big. You can't compare the number of blocks you use for that kind of size of a 3-bedroom to a one that is very small. That you see a smaller room, a smaller sitting room. You can't compare. In short, sometimes the difference is within 1,000, 1,200, sometimes within 1,500 block. So you cannot specify. I can only tell you the size, the number of block. When I see the design, I will calculate the areas, the square meters, and then calculate the number of blocks you are supposed to use for that set project. But that question you have to consult me, because for me to give you are taking you need terms and conditions apply. So but reach out to me. I can give you a free tutorial on how to calculate your number of blocks when you want to erect a building. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. We break the property alert.
Yes,
we said we have a 4-bedroom terrace duplex. We have 40 units, and out of that 40 units, we have 24 units left. And I think we have payment plan for that one. Yes. We have a fenced plot of land measuring about 1,000 square meter with FCDA arrow of O. If you're actually interested in Kuje, it's in Kuje, just a stone throw away from Living Faith, close to Aso House. If you are interested in that property, you reach out to us after the show. We are going to take you there for inspection. And we also have in Kuje plot of land ranging from 150 to 500 square meter. If you are actually interested in any of those said plot of land, reach out to us. We definitely going to give you full details of those plots and the cost implication. I want to talk about our property along Airport Road. We have a lot of property along Airport Road. We have a still same 4-bedroom terrace duplex along Airport Road, just by NUT. By NUT, we have blocks of 4-bedroom blocks of terrace duplex. We have, I think, about 18 units, and of that, out of that 18 units, we have about, I think, about 12 units left. So if you are actually interested, you can reach out to us. Payment plan is also available for that. We have a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex lying on a 450 square meter plot of land around that Dunamis area, just opposite Dunamis. Opposite. The street is just opposite Dunamis, and it's not far. It's just a stone throw from the road. If you're actually interested, we have 5 units left. If you're actually interested, it's just a stone throw to the road. It's a good place to actually buy. And if you are seeing what the FCT minister is doing presently, is creating road everywhere. And then it's a nice road that drove into that estate. If you're actually interested, reach out to us after. Along Airport Road, there's Aviation Village. We have plot of land ranging from 200 to 1,000 square meter. 200 to 1,000 square meter around Airport Aviation Village. If you're actually interested in securing a property around that, as is, don't hesitate to reach out to us. In Idutu, we have plot of land ranging from 150 to 1,000 square meter. If you're actually interested in property in Idutu, please try and reach out to us. We're definitely going to take you for inspection and give you the financial application of those said plot. We have a lot of plots. We have a 6-bedroom terrace duplex. We have 2 going up for hire, for rent in Asokoro here. In Asokoro here, just behind ECOWAS, a stone throw behind. It's 2 units, and we need a corporate entity to get it to. We have a 6-bedroom terrace duplex, 2 units. We have a 2-bedroom basement, and they have common swimming pool, they have common gym room, an ample parking space just in the heart of Asokoro. If you're actually looking for office space, if you're actually looking for a residential, is a good place. So if you are a corporate person and you're actually interested in it, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're going to take you there and for inspection. We have a lot of property. We have 35 hectares of land in with CFO in Gusape 2. We have 2 hectares plot of land in Gusape, in Gusape with CFO. We have in Maitama 2, we have 1.5 hectares of land, Maitama 2. We all heard of what is happening in Maitama 2 here presently. Maitama 2 is, the FCT minister is opening it up. Infrastructure is going down there. So if you're actually looking for a place to invest, one of the best places to invest is Maitama 2. We have a lot of plots around Gusape 2, around Gusape. If you're actually interested, don't hesitate. We have a prime property. If you are listening to us and you're looking for a property to buy in a prime and choice area. If you know this, you know Zone 5 very well. You know FIRS, their office, their headquarters. Opposite Cone Lab, there is a warehouse opposite. There is a land opposite it. That land, that warehouse, we have 2 mighty warehouse there. That's property. The title document is C of O. The property has a service bay. Some persons are using it formally for car maintenance, and we have 2 big warehouse with offices. Those warehouses are seated on half an hectare, 5,100 square meter plot of land. If you're actually interested in that property, is a choice area. If you're actually interested in that property, it's a commercial land. There is an hotel. There is this hotel there. What's the name of this hotel? Granny Bro Annex there. There is Bond Hotel behind it. There is Kenwood Hotel. by the other side, the glass house, FIRS opposite it, FIRS occupy them. Behind is the FIRS headquarters. NIMSI office is just a stone throw away from there too. So that place is a choice area. If you have anybody or you are interested in that said property, please reach out to us. We're going to tell you the cost implication, and we're going to take you direct to the client. We are dealing direct to the client. We are not dealing with a chain of this and this. It's a direct mandate. So if you are interested, you can reach out to us. And then if you are listening to us, we have a lot of property for sale. You have a brief. You have a brief. You want us to market for you. Please reach out to us. We're going to vet it, and then we're going to market it for you. And for those of us that we have not heard of about the Huhutu exclusive. Exclusive around that airport road. If you're actually interested in having plot of land there, or even an hectares of land there, please reach out to us. We're going to take you where you have a proper good deal.
This is fast developing.
Fast developing. I was there all through last week. We went to inspect some land. The client wants to get about 10 hectares there, and it's a good buy. So if you're actually looking for, you want to go into property, you want to start, you want to buy an hectare, if you're actually looking for a best place to invest invest and go to sleep. Please, that area, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're going to definitely take you to the right person and get a good deal. On this note, do you have anything to tell our listener out there?
Well, the only thing I just have to tell them is that it's what you've said before. Is to take, for the listeners who are clients, take ownership of your project. And for the engineers, you are the first line of action. You are the one who will be blamed for whatever mistake, even people under you are making. So you need to be intentional. You need to make sure that your career, what you have worked for all your life is not put to jeopardy because of some little mistakes. So you need to take responsibility for.
Yes, take responsibility of your site. And apart from that, you are an engineer on the site. Make sure that you do what is needed. You follow design. You see, an engineer, our watchdog is we design to last. So as you are designing, as you are overseeing design, make sure that it lasts. It lasts. Yes. I don't know, maybe you understand. Don't cut corner. Don't siphon money. Yeah. Do what the needful. Do the needful. Somebody was saying in the back of his mind, listening to us, that I'm not going to enjoy site. I'm not going to make money. Make money. Nobody saying you don't make money, but at least use your church mind. Use your conscience. Use your conscience. When you know that when there is failure on that structure, your how will I put it now? Your license is at stake. Then you will definitely do everything humanly. And I want to go at the same time. We're going to plead to the development control. Yes, they should recruit more people. They should put more effort to ensure that every engineer, every site is
properly monitored.
It's properly monitored. Every site there is an engineer. Because you will see, you go to a major site, you will see who is the person there. You find out that he's a foreman, he's a contractor, he's a blah blah. No, every site there should be an engineer. Thank God, the site I was doing in Asokoro, before we started it, I had to tender an affidavit, tender my practicing license, tender an affidavit, back it up and drop it with development control. If the affidavit is saying if there's anything that's going to go on wrong in that side, I'm going to take full responsibility. I don't know, maybe you understand. So definitely the first person on the line of call, if the engineer fail, is an engineer. So if you be engineer, work responsibly. Build responsibly.
There was a language, the engineer, good news, he said they should arrest the engineer.
They should arrest them. No, to be honest, do what is right when you are right.
Yes.
Do what is right when you ought to do them. Yes. Not medicine after death.
Yes.
You see medicine start introducing. Because you want to reduce the iron, you said you want to reduce the columns. Because you want to reduce the iron, you want to do triangular, this thing for it. So it's all wrong. Follow due process. Right, yes. Use the right reinforcement, the right material, the right mixture for every project of yours. Once again, I want to say thank you. And this, you're just tuning in, this is Property Talk brought to you by WORIN. As we said earlier, WORIN is a platform that connects you to building professionals and artisans in the building industry. You need building professional on your site. You've been experiencing quackery on most of your site, experiencing failure, experiencing bad job. You're not getting value for your money. Please reach out to us. We're going to furnish your site with professional and well-vetted artisans
Yes.
and professional in the building industries. We actually having over 20,000 artisans that have enrolled on the app, and then we have vetted them. So if you're actually looking for artisan, please reach out to us. We're going to connect you to them. Having it at the back of your mind. Terms and condition applies. All right, we're going to continue this show. As we used to say, this show continue off air. You can reach us on all our social media handles. We are at WORIN Nigeria on Facebook, WORIN Nigeria on TikTok, LinkedIn, and X and Twitter. So you can reach us and follow us on all our social media. And for those of us that the 5 persons that followed and liked our page, we're definitely going to reach out to you. The first people that liked the live, share the live, and wish us happy Easter, we're going to definitely reach out to you. Once again, I want to say thank you.
Yes, and thank you for joining
we
us.
meet again
next week on Monday.
Thank you so much.
This is Property Talk with WORIN Nigeria. This is Property Talk with WORIN.